At a part of the Saggart Road that was overhung by trees, a man's shoulder struck mine. I wished him good night, but he did not answer. Confounding him under my breath, I started a bit of a song. A few yards further, and I was struck again. "Can't you mind where you are going?" I asked, real angry. I got no answer. It happened again, and this time I did not speak. The drink went dead in me. A cold sweat broke out on my head and in the small of my back. I tried to think what to do. It was as long to go on as to go back. Every now and then the thing bumped me. Each time my heart nearly burst on me, for I knew it was no living man. I prayed that I would reach the house. I prayed that God would not let me die there on the road with the thing beside me. At long last I came to Brian Burns' cottage. It followed me like my shadow to the door. The place was in darkness. I hammered the door with my stick. Brian Byrne shouted, "Who is there?" I told him who was in it and asked him for God's sake to let me in. I heard his wife tell him to open the door. I heard him rattle the chains and lower the bar. He opened the door, and him with a lighted candle in his hand. He looked at me, and then over my shoulder. I saw his jaw drop, his eyes stare, and his skin go yellow and pinched. Following his eyes, for the first time, I looked behind me. The hair pushed my old hat off my head. A fully dressed man stood behind me, but he had no head, just a raw stump of a neck. I pushed past Brian, tripped on a step, and fell into the kitchen on my hands and knees. I heard Byrne slamming the door and putting up the bar and the chain.